All right, my friends, welcome to another video lesson. In this lesson, we're going to be discussing how to build your basic file structure. Now, we're going to be doing this at the file level in the operating system outside of the editing software. And then we'll jump into Premiere and take care of some creative asset organization there in the next video lesson. Okay, so we're going to be working on the desktop, and the first thing we're going to do is create a new folder. Now, there are a couple different ways to do this. You can right-click and choose New Folder, and that creates a new folder here. Or you can use a keyboard shortcut. On a Mac, that's Shift-Command-N, and on Windows, that's Shift-Control-N. And you can see that creates a new folder here. So we're going to click in here and rename this folder. And we're going to use the name template in all caps, underscore, and the current year. All right, so we'll open up this folder, double click, and we'll begin creating subfolders. So again, using my keyboard shortcut, Shift-Command-N or Shift-Control-N on a PC, I've created my first subfolder, and I'm going to call that in all caps, Docs, D-O-C-S, and that stands for documents. So this is where you might store scripts, informational sheets, PDFs, anything of a text-based nature that relates to your project. Now, I'm going to create my next subfolder, but I want to make sure that I go back and select my parent folder, template in the current year, so that I don't end up creating a subfolder inside Docs. So this next one's going to be called GFX, and that stands for graphics. Back over to my parent folder here. Next subfolder, we're going to call that media. And this is where all of your video files and recorded audio dialogue files will live. Next, we have MX, and that is an industry standard abbreviation for music. Next subfolder will be outputs. And this is where we're going to store all of the files that we output at the end of the creative process. Our finished products will live here. Next, we're going to have the project folder. And that's where we're going to store our project files, Premiere, Photoshop, After Effects, etc. And finally, we're going to create SFX. And this is where we'll store our sound effects. So now you can see we've got 7 subfolders living inside one parent folder, template, and the current year. Cool. And that, my friends, is how you build the basic file structure at the operating system level for this course. All right, my friends, that does it for this video lesson. I'll see you again in the next one.